really, really big that's going to happen in the future?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that if we are able to eliminate Hamas as we hope to do, if we get it, we are able to do it physically. Okay, if we get the time to do it as we hope to do it, it will decrease the chance significantly the chances that there will be a ripple effect. I mean, the energy now, if the jihadists or extremists in the world are looking at the picture is victory for Hamas. They went on the October 7th, penetrated 30 Israeli communities, killed 1,400 people, abducted 240 people, injured many, and we didn't speak about the rockets. They are firing so far close to 10,000 rockets, by the way. By the way, important to know, the hospital short firing of the rocket was not only one. Their average is 20%. So we can assume that there are about 2,000 rockets so far, close to that, that fell short inside Gaza, outside Gaza, didn't fall on the target, and probably also killed other civilians. This is part of the tragedy, by the way, for us to explain for the first question, that we have Hamas, that they know that they cannot compete with Israel in open fight. So they go and sting. Now it wasn't a sting, it was a bite, but they did it also in the past. And they run back to their holes, to the underground tunnels, and they impose on the population to stay there. They threaten. We waited almost 3 weeks until we went to the ground for the ground operation. And all that time we said we are going into North Gaza first, evacuate to the south. And they were putting pressure, even threatening and even shooting people in order to prevent them because they need them as human shields. They are hiding under hospitals. Their aim, it's funny because our aim is to minimize the hit of civilian population for two reasons. First of all, we are humans, and we look at it as human beings. And secondly, is the fact that the more civilian casualties we have, the less leeway we get from the world to do what we need to do. So we have and their interest is to have as many civilians killed on their side, so there is international pressure, which is the only thing that can save them. And this is the problem now, that many of the people who are calling for ceasefire now are trying to save Hamas, to give them time to regroup. They're not thinking of the regional aspects of Hamas surviving with a victory picture. It will be disastrous for everyone. But if we get the time to achieve our goals, and we cut the head of Hamas in a way that it will look that the price they paid for their success is too dear, it will probably demotivate people. But I'm not sure. I hope so. Surely, if there is a picture of success, it will motivate people, bad people, to do bad things.